Oh, they're here. Aww. You gonna come hug me?
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Love you too. Thank you.
Stars overhead, turn my head and I caught you by eye for the first time.
to my groom on our wedding day. Wow, can you believe it's here? It feels like it was just yesterday. I was walking into Menor Shore for my first day at work. Never would I have imagined that on that day in March, I met my future husband, the love of my life. Thank you for caring for me the way you do. I can't wait to see what our future holds. I love you so much, and I'm so happy and I get to make you my husband. Forever and always, Brooke. Oh, sweetheart, I love you.
Coincidence is the magical thread that composes the tapestry of our lives. We often don't recognize the twists and turns in life that lead us to what we have been looking for until it is a memory we can only reflect upon. For Aldo, it was being unsure of Brooke's transfer to his branch. Listening to the voicemail she had left him before his start date, a voicemail that he has saved to this very day. Having never met her in person, she was simply another employee. When Brooke entered into Aldo's Chase branch for the first time, he looked up from his desk and he was stunned. He thought to himself, wow, she's amazing. I hope my hair looks good. Little did he know, when Brooke opened that door, it was simultaneously opening the door to a future together. For Brooke, it was a day that Aldo wore a navy blue suit. The stars aligned and she realized that her match had stood before her. For who gives away this lovely bride?
We do.
Dearly beloved, we gather here today to join Aldo Lucrezi and Brooke Baumberger in holy mattress money. The contract of marriage is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. For the foundation of a happy and enduring home is love, loyalty, understanding, and the Cleveland Indians. Yeah. Their story now brings us to this wonderful day. As a special and personal treat, Aldo and Brooke chose to do a wine box ceremony. It starts with selecting a bottle of wine and placing it in a box along with some personal letters to each other to be opened at a later date. For the bride and groom, the box will remain locked until 5 years from this very day. Aldo, will you take Brooke to be your lawfully wedded wife, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Brooke, will you take Aldo to be your lawfully wedded husband, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
The unending circle of the ring symbolizes your everlasting love and eternal commitment to one another. Aldo, please place this ring on Brooke's finger and repeat after me. Brooke, this ring is a fulfillment of my dreams.
Brooke, this ring is fulfillment of my dreams and the promise of every tomorrow.
Brooke, please place this ring on Aldo's finger and repeat after me. Aldo, this ring is a fulfillment of my dreams.
Aldo, this ring is a fulfillment of my dreams. With this ring, I give you my heart and the promise of every tomorrow.
Aldo and Brooke, you have pledged your faith to each other in the company of your friends and family, and by the power vested in me by the great state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Aldo, you may now kiss your bride.
I still don't believe it. I couldn't see it for someone to see me like you do it over and over anew. Say that love, it started with you. In my head,
Congratulations, Brooke and Aldo. You both look so happy and in love. As I sat down to write this speech, I felt a wave of emotions thinking about memories from our childhood. I remember wanting a sister when I was little. And then I actually had a sister, you, and I remember being annoyed because you always followed me around. And I know that I annoyed you, especially when I would find your leftover food in the fridge and eat it, since you never ate your whole meal when going out to a restaurant. As I became older and more mature, I realized how thankful I am that I have you and enjoy the time we spend together. I know that one of the qualities that attracted you to Aldo is how he cares for you. So Aldo, please continue to take good care of my sister. And now you can eat her leftover food since she still only eats half of her meal. Welcome to the family, Aldo. Love you.
Love you. Thank you.
Today. So I am Aldo's best man, and I couldn't be more honored that my father picked me to be his best man. Growing up, he always stressed the importance of being the best man I could be and always trying my hardest. I remember how much he sacrificed for me to be where I am today. His sacrifices run from my first memories when I was growing up in a nice house in Painesville, Ohio, on Derby Drive. My dad sold his house and moved to a smaller condo in a better school district so I could get the best possible education. He taught me early on, even if I'm not the... There's so much more. There's literally so much more. He taught me early on that even if I'm not the quickest or the brightest, if I really try hard at something, I could see improvement. I remember studying with him in elementary school, trying to get 100% on the next freaking spelling test. And working on writing paragraphs in English, of course with Donnie on the phone for 3 hours at a time.
That's great.
You know, late into my high school career, my father met Brooke at Chase. And you know, being the son of a manager, whenever I came in, he'd always introduce me to like the new people and that stuff, and just always for the most random things. And I was a little skeptical at first with Brooke. You know, I always wondered like, what did this amazing-looking, vibrant young woman want to do with my father? But turns out they were a perfect match. She could deal with his little annoyances that I couldn't, and you know, he could be the person that she could lean on when stuff got stressful. I know you guys have a long journey ahead of you, and I couldn't be more happy for you and for him to find an amazing woman. Like, I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you.
Salute! Cheers, everyone! Cheers!
Keep them closer. Feels like things are finally turning over. Good times gonna keep them closer. In my head again. This time I'll remember it. Let's go again. All for jumping in. Feels just like I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm breathing it in.
Missed a button.
No, that's supposed to be like that. I was freaking out. Don't.